so communications with a doctor is usually either through ECW or sometimes you're asked to come in person to during the appointment. Um, is there any other form of communication that happens between you and the doctor?
Just ECW or over the
Okay.
phone.
Over the phone, okay.
Mhm.
As in the doctor would call you? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Normally they'll call me just to let me know that they have a patient that I should see. Sometimes they'll email me to
Okay.
follow up.
Are there any, whether regular or spontaneous meetings just to go over patient cases?
No.
Okay, great. So it sounds like, and sorry if things seem repetitive. I'm just trying to picture everything as clearly as I can in my head. So if a referral or a request for assisting a family comes through ECW, then there's record there first from the doctor and then from you who, if there's follow-up, you update the information recorded in ECW and close the
Yes.
loop by sending it back.
Yes.
Got it.
Correct.
All right. Um, hmm, how do I ask this question? So, your position is relatively new, and were you with Children's National before, or were you new?
No.
Were you new there? Okay,
I'm new to children, so November will make a year for me.
okay. Oh, but so it's been almost a year. Okay,
Yes.
that's a good amount of time. That's great.
Mhm.
Um, have you seen any changes in terms of new initiatives being pushed to help patients address their social needs or things that went away and then um, make it more difficult for you to do your job well?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that question?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there are any new initiatives that help you do your job well at addressing patient social needs, or whether there are other types of changes like some resources went away and make it more difficult for you to do your job.
I think the social determinant of health screening makes it it kind of helps me out. It allows me to address the needs of more families because they're disclosing information that they generally wouldn't expose at some visits.
I see. And this is the family checkup that you're talking
Yes.
about? Okay.
Mhm.
And
So the
when
proper
did this
term for it is the proper term for it is the social determinant of health screening, but to make it family friendly, it's
I see.
titled as a family checkup on the paper that they actually receive.
And when did this start?
This started, I believe this was the beginning of September.
September. Okay. Oh, so it's
Yes.
really relatively new. Not
Yes,
even
it's
too long.
relatively new. Earlier in the spring, we had done a few done a few trials where we rolled it out for a week and we switched up some of the wording, switched up some of the images on it just to see how the families would react to them and how many we would get just to get an idea of what the workflow would be. But since we officially rolled it out the beginning of September, or the mid September.
Got it. And it sounds like this is a self-developed tool, or did you
Um,
adopt it from something else?
I believe it's adopted from other places because it's used. They have social determinants of health screening in other areas, other locations.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there are several different versions out there. So I was just wondering whether, it's based on something. It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay, great. All right. And you said you tested the images and wording to make sure that the families at Children's would respond to it.
Just to see how they will respond.
Great. All right. So, how do you become aware of the resources in the community?
Word of mouth. So other family services associates, outside of work, things that I discover on social media, and again, word of mouth, things I hear about in the community, on the TV, on the radio, on the news.
So
And
it's really. Mhm.
sometimes we'll receive emails from different people in the hospital too to let us know about programs.
I see. But it's really up to you to keep up with all the information and what's happening in terms of what resource is still there.
Yes.
Do you have like a directory of resources?
Yes, I do. I have one electronically on the computer that I share, all of the family service associates share with each other, and I keep like a file holder with a printout of different information that offers different assistance.
Could you say that very last part again?
I said I also keep a file holder in our
Hmm.
office that, we just put our collection of resources in,
I get it.
resource information. And every now and then we'll call a place before we actually give the information to the family just to make sure that they still have funding, they're still open, and their requirements are the same.
That's great. And so I'm guessing that's one of the ways for you, the calling the place before a referral is one of the ways for you to find out whether or not the information is still accurate. Do you then update it in the electronic version?
Yes, we will.
Wonderful. And do you also share things you learn from, say, word of mouth or radio and email with the other family services associate?
Yes.
Do you just do
Mhm.
that casually, or do you have like a weekly meeting to update each other?
It's more of a casual
Okay,
thing.
got it. Um, let's see. So since you do call places before referral, do you have relationship, as in like just professional relationship with any of the key people at the places you usually refer to? Like you know their names, and when they pick up the phone, they hear you. They know who you are.
No, not some of the places, not all.
Okay. Could you talk a little bit more about some of those places that you actually know the person on the other side of the phone?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
we provide car seat vouchers to families who are in need of safe working car seats. So I have a relationship with a woman at the Department of Transportation who actually gave me the car seat vouchers, and I get to call her and see what days they can come, what times they can come by. What's another place I can't think of off the top of my head? Some of the organizations that offer food, I know places there. I know people to answer the phone there
Mhm.
at
And
some of
do
those
they ever,
organizations.
yeah, do they ever reach out to you like with new information or just to update you